Citrus Butter Tilapia, or you can use flounder, salmon, whatever you want. But the whole key, it's all about the sauce. Citrus butter sauce. Okay, first thing we got to do is we're going to get our extra virgin olive oil into our pan. And as you can see here, I have some fresh tilapia fillets. We're going to get this hot and going, and then we will layer our tilapia onto flour because we want to coat it just a little bit so to give it some crust and some body. And then we'll put it into the pan and we'll let that kind of saute nicely until it's nice and brown, and then we'll get to our sauce. Okay, we got our oil nice hot. The first thing we have to do here, as we always do, we must season our fish. We want salt and pepper on both sides. And then in the flour, dredge, pat off, and then into our hot pan. Once again, fish, pat off, into the hot pan. Finish seasoning these here. Salt and pepper on both sides. Notice I'm using my left hand to flip and the right hand to season, that way there's no contamination. Now, into the flour. Okay. Pat off. Into the pan. Notice how I'm also putting it into the pan. I'm going away from me. That way the oil does not slide into my face. Okay? Last one. Dredge off and into the pan. We'll let these go for about 3 to 5 minutes. We'll flip them over and then we'll start our sauce. All right, now what we're going to do here is we're going to take these out, place them on a sheet pan, and we'll finish these in the oven. Probably only going to need about 5 to 7 minutes in the oven. Just like that. Put these in the oven for 5 to 7 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to come back and start this sauce. All right, so now we have our fish in the oven. You see this pan here. What we want to do is all that goodness there, that's what we want. That's all the flavor. But in the meantime, I'm going to just drain this excess oil out. So now we have a clear pan. We get our burner going. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to deglaze the pan with some seafood stock, okay? If you can't find this in the store, clam juice is an excellent substitute. In fact, I use clam juice probably more often than I use this seafood stock, but both are excellent. So we got about a cup of the seafood stock in there. Now we're going to start with citrus. I've got half of an orange. Got a lemon. Oh, and now squeeze. There we go. I've got a lime. Perfect. Now, you can see we have a nice sauce brewing. But we can't do anything unless we taste. Without taste, we don't know. It's not bad. What I'm going to do is add a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper. All right, we're going to let this reduce down by about half. Then we're going to start adding our butter slowly, and you'll watch the sauce all come together. We'll pour it over our beautiful tilapia coming out of the oven. Ready to eat. All right, so we've got this sauce, pan sauce, slowly reducing down. It's our citrus pan sauce. We used half an orange, a half a lemon, and a half a lime. We had some seafood stock in here, and then I tasted it, needed some more salt and some more black pepper. Boom, inside of that. Now we're gonna start adding our butter, which is gonna be our emulsification process. But always, before you add your butter, make sure you've got your pan coming up to a boil, but then I'm actually gonna turn this pan completely off. And this is where the emulsification process will start to come in. And you will eventually see, turn the burner on just for a little bit longer. And this will slowly, look at that. You see how that sauce is thickening up? Oh, it's gorgeous. That's the emulsification. Now we're gonna finish it off with some fresh herbs. What I have here is I have some chives, and I also have some thyme, which is what I love for this particular sauce. And there you have it. We'll plate up our fish, we'll pour the sauce on it, and we'll get down to eating. All right, here you have it. Look at this beautiful sauce. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Nice and consistent the way you like it. Let's see if I can show you. Look at this. Beautiful pan sauce. And now, we're gonna take it to our fish. What I love about this sauce is that it's delicate. A little goes a long way. Oh, gorgeous. There you have it. Tilapia with a beautiful citrus butter sauce and fresh herbs. Can't go wrong. I'll see you next time. Until then, eat well and stay healthy.